So there we were, right? We just got done with the lines. We just talked about our job, about the teamwork, the synergy, bro, that me and you have, and it was like
those dynamics.
And then our first two fish, right? Our first two fish, because we caught a bunch of them, man. We caught a bunch of them. We were like, how many?
9 or 10.
9 or 10. Yeah. So we're double digits, baby. Double digits. You know, and it's like yeah, you know, we got some stuff going on, but
Shoulders
we didn't know.
Shoulders are high.
You know, we didn't know exactly like how good we need to be. You know what I mean? It was just like, bro, all right, let's just get the biggest papio that we got and let's put him in a boat and let's keep it, bro, and let's send it back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So all day evolution. It's from 0500 to 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
2 o'clock. So we end up like being like, hey, bro, like if anybody didn't catch papio, we probably caught the 2 biggest papio. Easy. So we end up coming back at 12 o'clock, and we're just like, yo, let's call it a day. You know what I mean? Get our brews back on. We were brewing all day.
All day.
Just drinking brews.
Consistent.
Just
not a lot.
fishing.
Consistent.
Yeah. Trying to hydrate. You know what I mean? But so we end up going in.
It's not fishing without beer. I mean, you gotta have at least 1 or 2 beers.
That's why I like this guy, bro, because he is all about the, hey, Brad, I will go and labor for you, but I want to make sure
that there's at least 6-pack of beer for me. And if you want to drink, I would recommend you getting a 6-pack yourself.
Ask him about that later, about like the first time like he pulled that on me, and it was pretty epic. But anyway, without going on a tangent, which we are a lot, we're gonna do a lot.
Yeah.
So we end up pulling back in at 12 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
We pull in, and we're just like, hey, go to the refs, and we're like, hey, referee, when do we need to weigh in our fish? And they're like, hey, yeah, so long as you're back on the boat, on the shoreline. So we're like, hey, is it okay if we go to the store? And he's like, yeah, go to the store, bro. So we end up running to the store.
Yeah, grab some grinds.
And Valley calls me up, and she's like, or she's leaving a voicemail. She's kind of trying to contact us, and I'm just like, my phone's off. So yeah, that's the excuse I'm using. But we end up going ahead, grabbing a bunch of food, coming back,
getting some fried rice from Times Coffee Shop. I'm gonna throw that out there. Bomb fried rice. If you're over there, come up.
So he grabs the fried rice, bro. We shoot it back. We're probably like 30, 45 minutes.
We're gone for an hour.
Yeah. There's a lot to buy. You know what I mean? But anyway, we end up going back, and Valley meets us. And is like, guys, why didn't you don't answer your phone? And I was like, whoa, what's wrong? He's like, well, I weighed your fish, and we were like, okay, cool.
What's going on?
Yeah, and she was like, your fish was like tiny,
pathetic.
But yeah, pretty much pathetic, bro. And it was just like, dude, are you kidding me, bro? Like, I thought we had it. You know what I mean?
Talk about going from here to there, like that, like instantaneous. Oh.
Yeah, she was like everybody's fish was like that, and your guys' fish was like I might be exaggerating, but hey, you know. So it was pretty small. Anyway, bro. So the weight came out to like 0.7 pounds, right? It was like the lowest of the day, right? And Valley was gracious enough to be like, hey, to keep my boys in the running, because she's team manager. To keep my boys in the running, I'm gonna go ahead and weigh the fish. And I'm like, oh my god, that was pretty embarrassing. Why did you weigh the fish? You know? And
we should have smoked out the fish before. We're like, oh yeah, we didn't catch it anymore.
Like, and she's like, no, I was second in line to put the fish on. And I was like, oh man. I was like, dude, okay, cool. And so she ends up going ahead, puts the puts it down, and you know, it's kind of like, okay, whatever. Everybody's clowning on her, right? Everybody's clowning. She's like, yeah, all those dudes there, like, saying that, like, oh, man, good thing DLNR isn't here, you know, they would give us tickets, or like, hey, like, you know, nice bait, you know, so pretty much the smallest.
Just pretty shitting on the new guys, right? Shitting on the new guys. Oh, yeah, you guys think you're hot shit, huh?
Like,
way to bring the smallest fish, huh?
Right. So we're like, all right, bro, you know, chalk it up to a loss, you know, a little bit butthurt, but, you know, we'll make do with what we got.
I think it was a little bit more than a little bit, but yeah. We made do, for sure.
Dude, so we're like, all right, bro, next day, let's go, me and you, Francisco, let's bring it, bro, you know what I mean? Let's eat this good food, bro, let's do any ritual that we need to do.
That had to be done.
It had to be done. Whatever, we're going to sacrifice a goat or whatever. No animals were harmed in the making of this tournament. But,
or information that we will give out.
Yeah. to win, bro. Victory without sacrifice, bro. So we end up going ahead, sleeping it off. Next day, 6:30. Francisco's making plates. He's setting up breakfast, and he's like, Brad, here, bro, feed, like eat, let's get ready to go. And I'm like, heck yeah, bro.
And then we eat, we get ready. Brad shoots me some Benadryl, and then we go straight out into what's after the Benadryl. And then we ate. And
why
then we had
the Benadryl
steak.
though?
Because the day before, subsequently, for whatever reason, I felt the necessity to just yak my fucking guts out on the side of the rail while I'm handling the boat, steering, doing my thing, and I'm like, Brad, you good? Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna throw up real quick. He's like, okay, cool, thinking that I'm just gonna point or whatever, that Brad doesn't really listen when he's fishing, yeah? So then I just go, yak my guts out, yeah? And boom, and then subsequently had a horrible day, but grudged through it.
Yeah. Making it through Benadryl, you know, I was like, so I give him some Benadryl. I was like, bro, like take this Benadryl before you go, bro. Yo, it'll help you with like any type of, it'll help you with a lot of like ailments, you know what I mean? And then I'm like, bro, how many did you take? And he's like, I took 2. And I was like, oh shit, bro, you shouldn't have took 2. Like,
oh, and then I asked, as like, hey, Brad, you know, because it's 6 in the morning. I say, hey, Brad. He hands me 2 of them, and I'm like, Brad, both? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, Brad knows.
I'm trying to focus on the fishing. You know what I mean? Like we're getting ready for fishing, and I should have let him know that not to take 50 milligrams of Benadryl, bro. But anyway, he does, bro. We push out. He's super prepared. Has a great day going out.
Yeah. We had a union meeting right before. Deliberated.
We end up pushing out, and you know, one of the things I was telling my oldest, I was telling Elena and Jules, man, that. Dude, before I went out, man, I went up to Valley, and then Valley looked up at me while she kissed me by, and she told me good luck. She was like, go show these guys what's up. You know, and that was the motivation. It was like, bro, spin this kayak around, and let's charge, bro.
Let's go.
Let's charge. So we end up...
So how did they start?
So we end up splash, like pushing out,
yeah,
going out there, and your plan was like, hey, let's get out to the site instead of dropping lines now and getting them snagged and ruining the momentum off the back. Like, that was good advice, bro.
Yeah.
Like, excellent advice. So we end up pushing it around. And I'm just like, the surface...
Surface strong. We're by Chinaman's Hat.
On the backside.
On the backside. Because that's where we had been hitting all day yesterday. It wasn't big fish, but we wanted to pass by. Yeah. Just because we were sharp on that side.
Yeah. So then I'm like back to back with him, right? He's facing forward. He's navigating, controlling the sail. He's sailing, bro. And I'm like sitting back, like leaning against the back of him, bro, trying to like watch how the lines are, because now we're inside of the surf zone, right? And then he's like,
"Oh, I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
oh yeah, you were.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, I'm having fun. Like, this is easy. Like, you know, like, I got this, man. I got this.
Woo!
Like,
watch this. Watch me just twist through these waves and watch this. Yep.
And then he's like, I turn around to sit down. As I turn around to sit back down behind him, I look up, and it's just a freaking huge ass fucking wave, bro.
Right here.
And I'm like,
right when it's here, I'm like, Brad, watch out!
He's just like, Brad. Yeah, exactly what he says. So I'm like trying to like position my big ass back in the seat, and he's just like, Brad, watch out! And I'm like, oh fuck, boom, bro. Big ass wave, like fucking rocks, Naksukau, you know, our kayak, right?
Yeah.
Like rocks it, boom, and like I see this guy immediately like reach over and grab this pellet, like grab this one of our tackle boxes was like sliding over, and he like reaches over, and he's like belly downs, and he grabs it, bro, saves the day, right? Pulls it back on, and we're still in the surf, and I'm like bringing the sail.
Oh,
like,
discombobulated, all fucked up.
We're getting super fucked up out there, bro. And I look, and the leg, like one of the arms to hold that side is like broken off.
Yeah.
It's just dangling.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, we got a casualty right here. We still got the sail. We're still in the surf zone.
Oh, yeah,
and
we still got shit in the water.
And then we look, and there's just a bunch of shit floating in the water in the surf. And I'm just like, fuck. I was like, Francisco, come about. Francisco starts coming about. And he's just like, no, I'm not gonna come about. I'm gonna be about. And he fucking jumps in the water, bro. He like jumps in the water and like starts swimming after the shit, bro. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Sails in, lines are, I'm like tying up the lines, bringing them all in, and it's like, bro, the Vato has got all the gear, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bring it around and dude, he's just out there in the circle, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I felt guilty as fuck talking all that shit about how I got this, I'm handling this, and then boom, get wrecked. Some of the kayak is broken. I'm like, okay, this is my bad. Let me just jump in the water. If I drown, it was all my fault. Okay, so okay, I got it, Brad. I got it. You don't gotta say anything.
Once again, team. That's team, bro. It's like, dude, my bad. I fucked the team. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna remedy this.
Yeah.
I might. Oh, the day before that, shark attack. I'm just letting. Down the street, bro.
Yeah, just
like,
down the street from where we were.
Like shark attack, bro. But this motherfucker jumps in anyway, bro. It saves the day. Grabs everything, bro. Everything's floating. And he grabs everything. I come about, and he's just like tossing shit on. He fucking forward rolls, jiu-jitsu style, forward rolls back into the boat, gets up, and I'm like, bro, take control and let's go. And we're just like, hey, I'm gonna put the lines back out. I'm gonna put the lines out.
Continue on what we were doing,
bro.
That was the first thing of the day.
It was just like, bro, like, are we out here to soak in our sadness, bro, or and keep taking these waves over the boat? Or are we just gonna keep pushing on?
No.
And it was just like, bro, let's just keep going.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of this water.
I was like, bro, you do navigation stuff, right? Without the shit talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he just getting us out, bro. And I'm just like, all right, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna repair the boat. So I'm fucking repairing that arm, getting it all set back up together. We end up going, and we end up making like hours and hours of runs.
Oh yeah.
All the way to K Bay. From Chinaman's Hat. All the way to K Bay, bro.
Yeah.
Almost a Pyramid Rock.
At least for 2 to 3 hours, I was completely quiet, contemplating on not fucking up again. But other than that, it was like an epic voyage going from like China's Hat to K Bay, hauling ass the whole time, seeing turtles, like catching little bitty pupils left and right. But and it's hard because when we're out there, the east side of the reef is just random. It's high, then it's low, and then we got buoys out. There's a lot of shit going on out there. It's not like Waianae, and then the wind is strong at times, and then all of a sudden it dies off, and we're just going nowhere.
Yeah. Bro, lines are tangling. Like, we're just having a shitty fucking time.
Oh no, yeah. If day 1 was shitty, day 2 was just the shitty times too.
It was not good, bro. And I was just like, look, man, we're all the way out here. Like the concept was like deeper water, bigger fish, right?
Yeah,
like,
that was the whole concept.
Like he was like, bro, like deeper water, bigger fish, bro, and it's like, all right, bro, yeah, let's do that. I'm down to try anything. After that, we're just like, you know what, bro? We did middle of the water, we did behind the island, we did out at sea. Like, how about we just go in?
Yeah.
And let's just cruise in, bro, and like
just do what we've been doing,
and just chill. You know what I mean? So we pop some beers. You know what I mean? And we just start drinking some beers, bro, and we just head back in, right? We follow the channel.
Do what we always do. We just have a good time.
Just enjoy ourselves and not stress about winning, bro. Because, hey, 0.7 pounds probably is not going to win you.
No, it's not. It's not.
Probably not. So we end up pulling in, going in, and we're like, hey, this is good water.
Yeah.
Good, calm, like Waianae water, And he says something. He says something to me. As we're pushing out the
Oh, okay. So this is when Brother Brad was at his like lowest point. Because this is like about 12:30, and we have about an hour and a half to get the winning fish. And getting our ass kicked all day, not really catching anything of significant value, and I feel it. I feel that tension of that we're both like really feeling down. And I just try to say some motivating words, and I say, you know what, Brad? It's not about the wars that you lose. It's about the victories of how do I say it? It's about
battles that you fight.
It's about the battles that you fight. Yeah, because you could win and lose a war. Essentially like the tournament. But if you keep fighting the battles and you win and you build to something,
dude. Great fucking line, right? Great line. But I'm sitting in the back of them, and I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, that was solid. Yeah, you're right, bro, you're right. But then I'm like, dude, you know what, bro? What I was just thinking when you said that, I was like, bro, I don't need your fucking Confucianisms right now. You know what I mean?
No, literally the words were, I'll think about that when I'm taking a shit.
Yeah, he's like, next time I want to hear one of your Confucianisms, I'll think about it when I'm taking a shit.
Yeah.
You know? Like, just fucking around, you know what I mean? Just making conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking, all of a sudden, fucking, Another small papio.
Yeah,
another small papio. I'm bringing him in. I'm like, hey man, let me bring the other line. I'm bringing the other line, and then I end up throwing him out.
We got twofer. We got twins. We were hitting.
Yeah. So we're going out, and I was like, hey bro, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out. And he's like, hey, we got some surf, man. I'm gonna punch through the surf. And I was like, all right, man, go ahead. So he's punching through the surf. I'm letting out the line, and all of a sudden, I feel like it's snagged. Like it feels snagged, and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm trying to undo the bail, or trying to lock the bail so I can work the drag, and the thing is just like paying out. I'm like, damn it. And then I start feeling it tug, and I'm like, bro, I think we're fish on. So I lock it down, and then boom, fight's on, bro. So we just fight him, bro. Big poles, bro, big line. He ain't going nowhere. Tell him get the net out. He busted out the net. We hook him.
Bro, the second that fucker comes out of the water, it's almost like the scene from 300 when the fucking guy kicks him right in the chest and says, this is spot. Because we were screaming that hard. Because that fucker was 3 times the size they caught the whole trip.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Oh, man.
And we're just like, bro, Francisco, are we in a fucking tournament? Are we in a tournament?
Don't
like,
down!
I was like, America!
With an M.
Dude, it was so badass. It was so badass. So we're like, all right, what time is it, bro? And he's like, 1 o'clock. And I was like, bro, 1 o'clock on the dot. Let's go turn around. Let's push around, bro, a little bit, and let's go back in. So we end up not getting nothing else.
No, we got another one.
Yeah, it was small.
Nothing big.
Fucking, water ski him across, bring him in, bro. Dude, Dunskies. We go back and drop the boat, and I walk to Valley, and I'm like, hey, tell me about the fish that you saw yesterday. Show me the relative size. And she's like, oh yeah, they're about that big. And I was like, oh, bro, I think we got this. But then at the same time, I was like, hey, let's be humble about it. Let's not talk any shit.
No.
Bro, let's just go ahead. I was like, Valley, I want you to take this fish back to the weighing stand when it's time to weigh fish. And I want you just to be standing there, you know what I mean? Be the nice, cute self that you are, and then throw the fish out. Kind of reminds me of the Big Hero 6 movie in the beginning, when Hero brings out his little robot, and his robot gets torn up, and he's like, hey, I want to try again. And it, boom, turns it on, bro, and the robot like beats the shit out of the other robot. Have you seen it?
No,
bro.
No,
it probably one of the epic scenes, bro. Yeah. You will definitely think about that. Because Valley's like, everybody's like, is there anyone else? Like, Papio. Like, is there any other Papio out there? And Valley's like, yeah, mine's. And she ends up pulling out, like, and me and Francisco are standing in the back, and we're just like, bro, we either got this or we don't. Bro.
Yeah. Like muddling words to each other, like, saying like, hey, we're not gonna show any emotion, but I think we fucking got it. Like, I had a good feeling. I really thought we had it.
I was like, yeah, bro. Like, dude, he's out.
Yeah. Like, we were watching everybody. From the second we got onto the shore, we were just like,
who's got fish?
Yeah, who's got fish, and how big are your fish?
Yeah. But anyway, he was Valley's like, I got one. Pulls out this fish, and dude, I love sitting back and like just watching, bro. And Francisco was just strictly watching me, bro, and like my expressions, bro, because I was looking back, and as she reached into the bag to pull this thing out, bro, everybody's eyes just got wide, and mouths got dropped open, and she was just like, bloop, drops our boy right there, drops that boy on top of the scale, bro, and he comes in at 2.97 pounds, and pretty much was like, I think the guy that was weighing it was like, I think we got a winner, and me and this guy looked at each other. We were just like, yeah, we pretty much got it, bro.
We waited. I mean, we waited like when they said, does anybody else have any more papillos? And because there were bigger fish, but they weren't papillos.
Yeah.
And this was a Papio tournament.
Yep.
Yeah. And that was just like, because I was just like, whoa, what's going on with those other fish? Yada yada yada. So, yet we still maintained humbleness all the way, even to the point when they were like, okay, no more Papios. And then that's when I was like, all right, we won. So inside, I was, dancing like a little schoolgirl. But
raging.
yeah, I mean, a lot of lying all over the place.
Yeah. But then, dude, we just took pictures, bro, and you could feel the atmosphere. You could feel the atmosphere in the air. It was like, dude,
it was amazing. It was so much hate just coming towards our way.
These two motherfuckers, bro,
Yeah.
claiming, coming from Waianae, bro, showing up late to the tournament.
Oh yeah, and Brad likes to tell everybody that he just that he picked up this Mexican worker off the side of the road, offered him $20, said hey, if whatever we catch you can have half. After I cut and get the good
we always
pieces,
play that. We always play that card because he looks like he's fresh, right?
Yeah,
like fresh,
right. Off the boat.
Yeah. So it's like, bro. Like I'm gonna play this, bro. Hey, that means I only gotta pay one entry fee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're just a worker, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You're just a worker. And so boom, bro. We end up taking the tournament, man.
Yeah.
We end up taking it.
And
we were like, dude, let's not celebrate at all. Let's not like rage. Let's not bust the champagne. Dude, let's take it home, and then let's do the video there.
Yeah, man. And just be humble and you know what? The biggest lesson that I learned from the whole 2-day experience was just one, don't talk so much shit because God will kick your ass. Yeah. And then second, or the elements will beat the shit out of you. And then second, keep fighting, man. Keep going, because if you know what, hard work doesn't guarantee you shit, but it's pretty much all the chance that you have.
Yeah, man, I like that. So this is Brother Brad and
DJ Francisco
from Miley, Oahu. Just won the tournament. This is our new kayak. So that's what happens, bro, when you just win. You know what I mean?
Because we're winners. That's what we are.
Bro. Alianse. Alianse, bro.
Well,
Guys. Thank you guys. You guys take care.
Hello.
Deuce.